Alright, we are back now. We've gotten to additional Shadopan quests, which we're now in the Kun Lai Summit. So, we have a few of the quests to do here. Alright, we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go ahead and there's two things we got to do. We have to get 5 blind rage essences, which are here. There's also an additional quest that's out here as well, and I'm going to pick that up right now because it's actually very not important, but it's very significant.
Hello. Greetings.
And you can also do this while you're getting your blind rage Shaw essence. Let's see here. Right now my crit chance is 31.9%. I'm surprised he didn't attack me. So with pretty much with a lot of my stuff going on here, a lot of my benefits, I'm actually able to I need to get over to here and here. Get out of his way. Pretty much it's in each of the houses, so we need to get over to each home. There we go, finally got blind rage essence. Alright, we need to pick this little guy here up. Let's get out of here.
Enough of that.
He's a rogue. Alright. Inside here we gotta pick up her. Easy as pie. You gotta make your way over to this building over here. Bing.
You are most welcome.
Yeah. I can personally guarantee your safety. Alright, we need to get 2 more. No. Yes. That was actually kind of quick. That was very quick. Oh, come on. Seriously?
What do you need?
Alright, now that we got all that, let's go ahead and get the heck out of here. Blink. He goes boom. These guys are easy to kill. You just pretty much pick them off while the other guys are attacking them. Alright, well, let's get back in here.
We are the sword in the shadows. Watch the shadows. Beware the western wind. We serve so others do not have to. Beware
Mm-hmm. Just gotta sell a few things here.
Speak up.
Alright. The person we need to kill is they need to lure Kobai into the trap and steal his mask, I'm guessing. And he is Kobai. Should be around here. There he is. So we're going to plant the trap down. And we're just going to stand here. Alright. Return to Shadow Master Chong and Shadopan fall back. Ugh, lag galore.
We are the watchers on the wall. We serve so others do not.
Alright, so now we get to go and speak to Lin. Lin is farther up north. I don't know if I went up there or not. I'll have to see how close I can get up to there. Yep, I did go up there. This is the great thing about exploring the areas around. If you go around and explore all the areas and get to the and go to each of the points, he just flies straight there instead of having to walk and find out where it is. Alright. Oh look, it's that rogue again.
Pandaria conceals a great darkness. The wall must stand.
Kun Lai corpse picker. Slain.
Do you seek my counsel?
1,000 blows, and she had a lower blade to rest.
Be well.
Alright. So, we got two things here. We have honor even in death and the line unbroken. I remember doing one of these quests a while back, and the quest that when I did the quest, I was only able to do one of them. I didn't do the other one. But this is actually a very fun quest. You get to do a lot of neat things, and I should be able to get. I should be able to finish. I should be able to get to honored status here. Oh yeah, I was able to do both of these. There's one quest that I wasn't able to do, and that's just because of my reputation standing. So we gotta kill 12 of these guys. It shouldn't be hard. Really, all I would do is I would work on going up to the corpses that you need to lay to rest. And with that being said, you just kill them as you go up, and you should be able to hit 12 right as you're making your way back. Light bulb. Now, all of these, a lot of the meat that I'll be doing, the waterfowl, I think it's waterfowl meat? Yeah, wildfowl breast. The wildfowl breast, I'll actually be sending that and a bunch of other stuff out. Pecking at me. Oh, yeah, their bodies actually disappear now. Before they stayed there. Alright. Now what I like to do, maybe go over this way. Yeah. What I like to do is, I need to get to right there. So, before I do that, not. I'll simply walk slowly off the edge. And as a mage, I can do a few attacks as I'm going down. Something that I've actually been able to do when I was in the Warsong Gulch. Kind of funny. You could do the attacks while you're walking off the edge and shoot people while if they're like rogues or whatnot. They really can't do much to you. And so they have to wait till you actually get down and then attack you. And even then, you'd be able to do a bunch of other stuff. You may even overshoot them, and you'll go right over top of them. And they can't do much to you. It's just kind of funny. I always perceived it as funny. Just simply because of the attitude of, okay, well, this is what I can do, especially if you jump up and move, or if you're on a mount and attack, and you're still floating up in the air. Wow. He killed a bunch of these guys. Or she, I should say. Alright, so their oaths have been fulfilled. I gotta kill a few more. I think it's about 5 more. Not these guys here. Yeah, we got about 2.5 bubbles till we level 2. So hopefully, oops. I was in a queue there for quite a while. I thought I was kicked out of the queue. I also have quite a bit of motive harmonies. Right now I have 21, so I have quite a few. Mixed spirit of harmonies really easily, but at the moment I'm not interested in doing it just yet because I don't know what materials I may or may not need. So with that being said, you're dead. That being said, I'll probably hold on to them until I actually need them. Now, in ancient battle times, birds like vultures and whatnot were pecking at people. They found that as very disgraceful and very disgraceful, dishonorable. It's like the lowest way to die. After you die, the birds were to pick the flesh off your bones. It was very vulgar, very rude, all that nasty stuff. And a lot of people, what a lot of people do or did, is they would burn the bodies because that would prohibit, that would discourage disease and death through the encampment. So they would take the bodies, pile them up. You've probably seen this in movies, and like Troy or any other movies like that, where they would pile the bodies and then they would burn them. Okay. Now these big things, they actually were used in ancient times as well. And those are actually called ballistas. And they're just giant crossbows. That's all they are. It's really entirely all they are.
We should attack.
We should attack.
Crush these invaders and hurl them from the walls.
Okay. With these guys, the only thing you need to do, you don't even need to kill them. Only thing you need to do is you need to make them gain low enough health to kick them off the wall. And they'll die. They'll die just as quickly like that. But you just hang in there up until you give them enough. Yeah. Kick them off the wall. You don't even really need to finish them. It's a certain percentage of health that they encounter. And same thing with this. I usually, if I can avoid a fight, I will. If there's no point in going after him. I usually only go after people that I need to. Like him, for example, and these guys. These guys being archers and whatnot, not much I can do to avoid damage from that. You get the fire blast. You get a fireball to the face. Bam. And another one. Bam. And you get a fireball to the face. Right there. Bam. Alright, we're going to take a little break here. Just to recover some health. And you can tell there's a lot of these things right here. So you want to work your way over to here. And just collect as many as you can at this time. Truthers! Yeah! Oh, there's one right over there. And there's two of these guys, surprisingly. That does not solve any problems. Okay, well that fixed one thing there. Five, 6. How many archers do I have left? 2. And I have 1.5 bubbles left. More than likely, with all this, I will end up leveling. This is actually an end of quest thing. Let's go with him. And we take him off. Alright, and because I don't feel like fighting all these guys, we're going to go ahead and finish this off.
Well, what's on your mind? See you. 1 part oil to 1 part brew.
We must be victorious.
Need more oil.
Alright, and then we go ahead and we go back to the camp here. Almost to 1 bubble left. And this is where the fun part begins, because you see these lined up? Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, this is a fun one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is the fun quest. You have to literally time it just right. There we go. Let's jump on another one. No, it'll need more oil. This shows you what you have left. Got it. We got one more to hit. We got one more tree launcher. It's pretty much a ballista. Not him both at the same time. And that's Vivio. It's a fun one. It's a fun quest.
Huh? Oh, hi. What's going on?
I'm so tiny, it looks like I'm so small.
See you.
And a cutscene. Now that's the key thing there. He ran in before he came down. Now we have to kill him.
The young old warlord shows his face. Come, let's finish
It's absolutely beautiful music too. Burn, baby, burn. Flames are getting higher. Let's loot him. Or not.
Hello. Be well. Goodbye. No, Jim. We have won the day. Why are you weeping? All those railroads are some of my finest.
I'm going ahead. I will see you on the other side.
It is best to be prepared. Be
Alright.
well.
Ready to leave. Let's go. This is the path that he takes. Come on, dude. Tiger's way too slow. Alright.
I have a plan.
This is the last chain, part of the chain that leads to the,
You may not be familiar with the Shadopan.
it leads to the, Shadopan Monastery.
Dating back to the time of Shadopan, our founder and the last emperor of Pandaria. Dark energies embrace this land. Anger, hatred, fear, doubt.
And we fought all of
These
them.
negative emotions can manifest in physical force. We call this dark energy Sha. It is our sacred duty to monitor and imprison it, to defeat it wherever it darkens the hearts of our people. In all my years, I have never seen the Sha so active as when your soldiers landed on our shores. Pandaria does not have a standing army. We, the Shadopan, are its first and only line of defense. Baron Zhu leads the Shadopan as his father did before, but he has elected to close our monastery gates. Why? We must find out. the Shadopan, Pandaria will surely be engulfed in darkness.
Yes, yes it would be. So, what we're going to be doing
Please seek my counsel. Goodbye.
is we're going to be going up to figure out why he closed the monastery. Blink. Shadopan Sentinel.
We are the watchers of the water.
Yep.
We meet again. Goodbye.
Hmm.
Hello. Be well.
I can't believe I'm looking at a duplicate.
I have a plan. Goodbye.
Now, after this, I personally have not figured out how or why it doesn't let you go back to the original area. You have to literally walk back. Interesting. I'm going to try something here. As I said before, I'm just going to skip a whole bunch of zigzagging around. It also allows me to get to the gate without getting attacked terribly. Ouch. The Ox Gate. Alright, we are now back in the Town Long Steps. But we're not in the same place, if you've noticed. We're not down here. We're up here now. We're actually fighting the Yalong Ox people, or Minotaurs, or whatever you want to call them.
You are the one who forgets. My husband is one of the captives.
Ah, Terran Zoo.
Settle down, you two. We've much to do. Getting Lin out alive is one of our top priorities.
We'll probably come across that argument again.
Farewell.
We shall never yield. Hold fast against the shadow.
Alright, so we're almost at 89, and on top of that, we are roughly a little more than 50% to honored with the Shadopan as well, which is very nice. Very nice.
The whole must die.
we're going to go through our stuff here and take a look at what we got. Disenchant that. That's a level 90 thing. Disenchant that. Yeah, disenchant that. A lot of stuff I'm disenchanting because I'm going to need a lot of materials for doing enchantments later on. And I prefer to have them available than not available at all.
What supplies do you need?
I need to sell a bunch of junk. I'm going to go ahead and just disenchant this. Yeah, disenchant this. Because the next thing that I'll actually be getting, actually relative to it, not very, well, actually be around 430 to 450. So if I do get 2 items, I'll have 2 items available for, I'll have them available for doing lots of other stuff. So we have 1 quest in this place. We need to kill a bunch of these guys. All soul chargers. You need to kill 8 of them. That's 1. Boom. He's gonna die. Push them back a little bit. You don't get any, you can't loot these guys, so it's not, you don't want to go too far out, because then you got these guys running up. And they typically go after the Shadopan NPCs. So you thought he was coming up to me, didn't you? Made you look. Killed 1 extra one, just kidding.
Shadopan, welcome.
First assault.
Do not succumb to the
Running
dark.
rampant.
Our fellowship is our
And perfect
There is
pitch.
a situation south that requires my immediate attention. When you are finished with your duties, report to Van Berhan. I am leaving him in command for the duration of the mission there. I will see you again soon.
To the south, so he's going down this way. Technically, this was supposed to be done, and then he was going to be going down here. And you actually get to fight him. Lord of the Shadopan. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we got 3 quests here. We got Yaks, Freed, we got to kill Sharphorns, and we got to get Dark Pitch. To get Dark Pitch, we need to get those from... Alright, so we need to get a hold of... Stand here for a little bit. So we need to kill these guys. And here's the X. Well, I do kind of wonder where their pitch is. Oh, there's pitch spots right here. Dead. Almost kind of like the Age of Mythology Minotaurs. Yes, you do. He's about to kill you if you're not careful. Holy crap! Holy crap! We're going to keep you. They should have done before. Then we're going to go invisible. Right inside here. Just so you will leave us alone, and so I can actually gain some health without having to use evocation. So, you're one ugly dude. That's for trying to kill me before. I need it too. Ah, it's a Worgen Death Knight. Okay, well. He's a 90 Death Knight. I'm not going to contend with a level 90 Death Knight. Wah, wah, wah. Let's see here. Yes, sir, I just did that. Unlike Death Knights, mages can go ahead and actually mages can cheat people, and when they do that, that means they don't have to worry about getting attacked or interrupted or anything like that. You're dead. There's actually another one in here. So he's going around and, you know, being a douchebag, but oh well. I can go invisible. I don't really care. I don't know what to make of that. And poof. Typically, if they're coming back, that means the yeah, that means there's more of them, which is why I did what I did. I sheeped you! Dorcas! Man. I think it's really that hard. And I'm going to go invisible. I actually need to move out of that area because it's starting to get all these respawns. So, with that in consideration, I mean, shoot, I have a whole bunch of defensive spells that allow me to you know, counteract a whole bunch of people coming at me at once. But it only works within a certain measure. If you get so much damage coming at you at once, actually almost close to leveling. Bam, bam, bam. You're making all my step bees go away. Damn. Didn't think you'd die that fast, did you? Boom! The only thing we got now is we just need to get rid of these guys. And for this special gentleman, we're going to cheap him, for starters. And then we're going to leave. So there's a question mark up here. Huh. Interesting. Ow. You guys are not going to help me at all? Seriously? Ah, there's a dungeon. Right after I kill this guy. So I'll probably level. Yep. So I got the level 89. We're going to do a dungeon real quick. So I will see you all later. Until after we do finish the dungeon. And,
We should attack them now, Van, while their eyes are set upon the gates of Kun Lai.
so I'll see you all later. And hopefully we can finish getting up to honor or something like that. So until next time, I'll see you later.